Where's Brendan? I've been sitting around all day waiting for him.
You're probably hiding somewhere. Where you at?
I'm remote today. I couldn't make it to the shoot.
You what?
I couldn't make it.
What?
So
No, Brendan, I can hear your voice in this office.
because I'm on the mic.
Where are you?
Brendan, where are you hiding? I can hear you.
Don't worry about where I am. I just want some.
Bro, you're not on vacation.
Brendan,
Don't worry. We're gonna do this.
You're in the office somewhere.
Brendan, where are you? No. This ain't happening.
Why do I hear Welty?
No, I swear I can hear him over here.
No, I'm at home, so don't.
Brendan, what are you doing?
What do you mean?
Why are you underneath your desk?
What are you doing?
What are you hiding from?
What are you doing? Where did you steal that shirt? What are you doing?
Trinidad.
Who are you right now?
Hello.
I know that white hand. That's not your white hand.
Get out of here.
That's a full size. That's a full size. She want every color. That's a full size.
Hello to every single member of the FS Army watching across the world. Of course, I'm your co-host, Brendan Dunne.
I'm Matt Welty.
I'm James, baby bonnet boys.
And we have with us here today 24kGoldn. He is a rapper, a Lowell High alum, and a man who's been doing this sneaker thing for a while now.
Doing it.
My boy.
Golden, how you feeling?
You know, 9 years in the game. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling great. It's a what is it? A Saturday?
Close enough.
Time isn't real. We doing good though. That's the point.
Stuck in some sort of time zone across the world.
Trips to Italy. Italy.
You know that
We-
the trips to Italy gonna fuck up your time zone settings, but we good. We back now.
Absolutely. We're going to talk about your sneaker history. We cannot wait. The first thing we want to talk about, though, we do have to wait, is the shoes everyone has on feet. So, Welty, what are you wearing?
Got on the Special Sneaker Club X Diodora 9000, made in Italy. He's like, I bought these on ship in Italy. Only sold in Italy, 96 pairs. Thank you very much for the shoes.
Trinidad, what are you wearing?
Italy. This is a song. I gotta make that as soon as I go to the studio after this show. Guys, I'm keeping it, clear see-through shoes, dad socks, these crazy colors. Y'all gotta let me know what color blue should I do. But I did the old one. This is a sleeper. I don't think people really know about this. This is the Kyrie Nike Air Force One from back in 2014. It's called the Badge Air Force One. They did like two colorways in it. Got the TPU on the side. I really like these. Shout out to my boy Vic again. He's been killing it for me looking for clear shoes because look, we have been getting them all.
Trinidad, we had Clark Kent on the podcast the other day, and he told us that you hit him up trying to get the Invisible Women Air Force Ones.
Look.
And he was like, he said he was like, why the hell does Trinidad want these sneakers? And I'm like, listen, he's doing this thing on full size run.
Look, man, when I do my homework, I go do my homework, man. I need it. Straight up. No cap.
Okay.
Golden, what are you wearing?
I'm wearing the Lanvin Curb sneakers, but these ain't any Lanvin Curb sneakers because I was the first rapper to wear these before Soulja Boy. They gave me a special El Dorado colorway of them. So, they just remind me of the old shoes that I had to get like at Ross, the DC skate shoes, the Osiris's.
Yes, we've
it's
been there.
Full circle. We coming full circle on the full size run.
Full circle on that one. You like those shoes, but what's your most regrettable sneaker purchase of all time?
Back in the day, I was really big into like the trading sneakers on Facebook groups and shit like that. And I remember my big homie Paperboy, he had blessed me with a pair of Galaxy foam posits for $500. And this was back in maybe 2015. And they were a little scuffed up, we wear our shoes over here, but they were still hitting. And me just being the 14-year-old kid I was that could never be satisfied with anything, I had them for maybe 3 months, and then I wanted to trade them. So I traded them for a pair of Raging Bull 5s and Space Jam 11s. But looking back at it now, I'm like, I wish I had the Galaxy still.
It doesn't.
Okay. I understand.
I'm sure you'll get it back one day. Speaking of being back, don't call it a comeback, but I'm wearing the Reeboks right now. Shout out to my boy Leo who sent me these Club C mid with the green trim on them. Guys, let's talk sneaker news. First piece of sneaker news we want to discuss is Adidas planning the retro Kobe sneakers next year as leaked by yours truly, yeah boy. I'm kind of surprised people aren't mad about this just yet, because people are always mad about
everything Kobe.
Kobe sneaker related stuff. Goldn, I know that Nike basketball was really big when you were kind of really getting into shoes. Did you have a lot of Nike Kobes back in the day, or do you have any Adidas Kobes in the stash?
I was always more of a LeBron guy. I think the only Kobes I had were like the multicolored fly knit Nike ID ones.
Yeah. Those were good. Kobe 9 Elite Low.
You never had the HTM joints back in the day?
I wish. I didn't have money for that back then.
Those.
I respect that.
Oh, the Italy ones. Yeah.
I don't think I ever got a chance to have the moon shoe Kobe's like these right here. So
Going
for
to
me,
the moon? No Galaxy?
I wouldn't mind trying out. I'm a hooper a little bit, so I wouldn't mind balling in them. You know what I'm saying? It's like I still love Kobe Bryant just like everybody else. And to go back to what y'all was saying, people very sensitive about Kobe. Gotta understand. I know that y'all understand because y'all my boys.
And also like to give a special shout out to Brendan Dunne for once buying me a pair of Adidas Kobe 2s on his eBay account for a story that
You're welcome. Always blessing the world with Kobe's. I think I gave a pair of these away right after he died.
Next bit of sneaker news. Jiminy Crickets. Sean Weatherspoon has another Adidas collaboration coming out. That's a collaboration with Jiminy Cricket.
Jiminy Crickets.
Wow, those are crazy.
You really doing it.
So Goldn, this new silhouette. I know you're friends with Sean to some extent. I saw you shopping at Round 2 in a YouTube video. The shoe has a zipper on the tongue, and Jiminy Cricket is actually underneath the zipper. So how do you feel about these? Do these stack up to his Nike shoes for you?
I like the fact that it feels technical but almost designer in a sense, kind of like a Balenciaga or something like that. Me personally, I never been into super technical shoes like that, so I probably wouldn't wear them, but I respect the creativity. However,
Jiminy Cricket,
they still don't match up to the OG Nikes to me. Those ones are classics.
That's a classic. But you know what? I'm glad he's not trying to do the corduroy thing too much. Like, this is a different chapter, and Adidas really believes in him. So good on him for being able to extend the sneaker resume.
It's interesting when Nike works with somebody that's not athletic. They make really cool shit with them, like really cool. But then when that person goes to another company, right?
Jiminy Cricket,
things change. Like if you look at Kanye Nike shoes compared to like the freedom, you could tell that a person has more freedom to be themselves when they go to other companies. I feel like when you work with Nike, it's like, hey, you got to figure it out within this Nike handbook. We're not going to let you make a shoe that's not cool. People, we know them for athletic, but like cool is something that Nike really sells well in their shoes compared to I think that other brands, let's just use Adidas, they make the person actually feel cool, the designer.
Right.
Or whatever, whereas you could do whatever you want. Oh, you want to use these different recyclable materials? We'll go source them for you. We love you. You know what I'm saying? You want a vegan meal while you design? We'll sell it to you. Yummy. Shout out to Sean Witherspoon, man. I'm happy that he didn't get locked into being a one shoe wonder.
I do like this silhouette. I do like the color blocking on it. But if anyone out there says they think a shoe with Jiminy Cricket on the tongue is dope, they're gonna look like Pinocchio. So,
dude, yeah. I hate you so much.
Yeah,
I hate
not
you.
the extended nose finger hand. That's amazing.
I can't co-sign that.
Matt Gian, put a nose right here for me. I like this. My brother Goldn, I want to get into sneaker history with you. I know everything about that fancy, great writing pen when it comes to music and everything you can do in that world. But let's take it to shoes because we're talking shoes. Like, what's your earliest sneaker memories? When did sneakers matter to you? Like, you're still freaking 2 years old, man.
I know, right? I be tripping myself out. Like, I'm only 20. I be forgetting that sometimes. My earliest sneaker memories came in middle school. And growing up, my parents were very, very heavy on the fact that, you don't need to spend more than $50 on shoes. We going to Big Five Sporting Goods, or we going to Ross. Mm-hmm. You can pick a pair of sneakers for the school year. I was definitely in the Payless.
Famous footwear.
I was in there.
Nice.
But I remember I bought these pair of Jordan mids, and that was my first sneaker sneaker that I got.
Mid was selling.
The mid was selling. Mid was hot back then. It felt like gas to me. It felt like gas to me when I was in 6th grade.
Right.
So that was my first foray, and I started kind of, saving my money up and started getting these flights and shit like that. But 7th grade, I walk into my English class, and my friend Kimante had a pair on of the Concord 11s, and I stopped dead in my tracks and looked at those shoes and the patent leather glistening off, and I had never seen nothing like that before. I'm like,
you could see your reflection in them, right?
Yeah, I was like, what's going on right there?
You licked it?
And I was like, well, how can I get these? And he's like, well, you can't get them. They release once and then they
You
sell
can't get
out.
these.
And that just blew my mind. The fact that, there's sneakers out there that cost $185 and people want them so bad that they're sold out. So from there, I just kind of got into the research of things. I remember going home every night and going to like Kicks on Fire and researching all the different colorways of every single retro from like 1 to 15 or 16.
Yeah, studying,
trying to soak up all the game. And at the same time, I learned about these sneaker groups, shout out Bay Area sneakerheads.
That's a big one.
My cousin gave me a pair of her boyfriend at the time's Laker 6s that he never wore, but I was a size 9.5 and he was a size 11. So I started stuffing the toe box with tissues to wear him to the movie theater and shit like that.
4 pairs of socks on.
Let's go.
3 pairs of socks on, 8 tissues in the front of each sneakers. And I was like, man, I can't keep doing this. So I started trading and figuring out like,
socks.
We got tissue.
You feel me? So once I learned that you could trade the sneakers, I went and traded them for a pair of Obsidian 12s that were way worse condition than the pictures looked, but I was like 13 and I was too shy to say anything, so I just took them home. And then I was
They played you?
No, they fully played me. I got played maybe 3 or 4 times in my sneakerhead career.
The Facebook sneaker groups, like, were you ever worried about going to these meetups, or like, did your parents know? Because we've seen a lot of stories about that stuff getting dicey. Like, you're going from the Mission to the Richmond. Like, where's it? Like, damn, I don't know what could happen.
I would always do meetups in like the mall or something like that, just to keep it, safe.
It's going down. Meet me at the mall.
You feel me? It's going down. So when I got the 12s though and they were beat up, I was like, I can't be rocking these beat up shoes to school. So I went in and I started watching like YouTube videos on how to restore sneakers. So I got my Angel's paint, I got my brushes to work. I ended up selling them for like $150, and then I used that money to buy another pair, like 2 pairs of sneakers that were beat up, and then I restored those, and then kept flipping and then got into reselling and everything, and that was my entrance into the sneaker world.
So wait, so you've resold sneakers?
Amazing.
Yeah, what you gonna do about it, man?
All right.
Is that
speaking of
on this show?
Golden, speaking of reselling, were you ever into the bots and were you successful with them?
Yeah, I play with the bots for a little bit.
Bot boys?
Bot boys, we were in the building, but then it got too like technical, and I was like, felt like I was doing a computer science class, and I just gave up on that shit.
This man is so deep in the game. He was out here trying to buy a cracked version of Better Nike Bot. Like, he's been out there.
Oh, no. Who was, there was this guy named Gary, and he had like this crazy bot out there. He hooked it up too. Shout out all the developers out there.
Gary, we appreciate you.
Shout out Gary.
Shout out G-Man. So I must ask, because I went through this moment too when I, popped off everything going crazy. I was just buying gold shoes. Do you buy gold shoes?
I don't think I got any gold shoes, to be honest with you.
What?
I got to get you your first pair. Yes, you need to go through a gold phase of shoes.
I saw you, Golden. I saw you were in a sneaker store and you're like, I love all the gold shoes. You're like you knew all the gold shoes. You're like top 3 ones and all that shit.
I don't know. For some reason, they just never ended up in my closet. But the first gold shoe I can think of that I really fuck with right now is the those Money Cat SBs, the all gold ones. No, not the Money Cats. The Lucky 7 Dunks, right? Those are
both of them have the gold on them. Yeah.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Golden, I gotta ask, you mentioned kind of in some interviews about you kind of coming up in that store Dream Team in San Francisco. Did you work at the store, or were you just like hanging out there? Like, what was that scene like?
I would call it like an unpaid internship. I would just go there.
You were cleaning the shoes with a toothbrush?
Nah, Pape never had me do that, but it was more just like helping customers out and like, practicing sales skills and stuff like that, learning how to fold shirts and do all the character developing activities.
You must have been pretty young at that point. Like, were people coming in, were they trying to get over on you? Like, oh, here's the young guy in the sneaker store. I'm going to try and like sell him something for too high, or like try and get a deal or anything like that?
Nah, cause I knew my shit, and Dream Team SF and Paperboy is very, very respected in the sneaker community, very, very respected in the Bay Area community. So nobody ever tried that nonsense with us.
Was there ever madness in the sneaker store?
I wouldn't say madness, but there's definitely been some hyperactivity. I can remember the most busy times though was never it was never for sneakers. That was always calm, but we were selling hoverboards out there for like a year and a half.
Traveling with the hoverboards?
Were you doing the 360s on them?
Oh yeah, I bought my
those
hoverboard
things
there.
The two.
And the paperboy guy, is that the same paperboy who was always eating the cereal out of the Yeezys and went viral off of that? Like, that's that dude?
Yes, the man that combined cereal culture and sneaker culture.
I love that.
And the world was never the same.
Wow.
I love
That
that.
was like eating grapes out of grapes or whatever. Grape flies.
Hell yeah.
That dude went for it. That dude went
Yeah,
for it.
remember
He
that-
was from the future,
He was
for
like
sure.
like early vial with the super like baked IG posts.
I love it. Shout out to Paperboy.
Golden, we've seen you post pictures of yourself wearing the cool Kai Jordan 1s. How do you feel about that whole bootleg sneaker trend that's going on right now?
So my first pair of bootleg ones were from as far as I know, the originators of this new wave of the bootleg ones, and they were the Fugazi ones with the little revolver on the bottom.
Gun.
Exactly.
The gun. Yeah.
I went to college with Trevor, who made those, so he hooked me up with a pair, showed love off the rip, and then I started seeing them everywhere with skulls on them, with lightning bolts on them, and all these different things. And you know, with the Air Kais, that's everywhere. They was everywhere. But Air Kai, that's like a black-owned brand. You know, hey man, I ain't never gonna hate on the black man getting his money.
I respect that. I respect that because I definitely felt the same way. Where it's like I went through a lot of phases where I was like, "What are y'all doing with these ones?" Like, I was like, "What the hell?" And then I was like, "You know what? I sound old." I was like, "I need to shut up, sit back, and like study and see what the kids are doing compared to me, like just being that dude who come out on his porch with a cigarette and a cane, like get out of here." So I definitely respect all the people that's doing the bootlegs now. Cool Kai, good shit. You know what I'm saying? Come on the show when it makes sense. I want to ask you this, my brother, Golden. Do designer sneakers mean more to you now than regular sneakers?
I think the balance is key. You know, as when I was coming up in the sneaker game, it's like, do I want one pair of Balenciagas for $1,000, or do I want 4 or 5 pairs of Jordans? So it was really like a cost thing. And as I've gotten older, I've come to appreciate personal style and fashion more than just trying to get the coolest sneakers. Now my taste in sneakers is a lot more discerning, and I only want to really get like the Laser 4s. That's a shoe that I always wanted. Always looked fly to me. But
Top tier Jordan, like top tier.
Could have sold you a pair.
Exactly. Oh, what size are you?
I had those in size 11.
That's
He's a
my
10.
size.
Come on.
Oh, you're 11? Oh, you're 11. Oh.
Wait, Golden, I need to ask you, so you're talking about bags and all this sort of stuff. When someone's walking around acting brand new, in your mind, what sneakers are they wearing?
Probably like the Balenciaga the triple S's or something like that.
That's a brand. That's for someone who's acting brand new.
Any scammer sneaker, basically the Alexander McQueen's, the triple S's,
Dior's,
the Dior's. Exactly, yeah.
Oh, I know the Dior's you're talking about.
Dior shits. I'm gonna get one pair and he little baby.
Yeah, right.
Golden, every single week here on the show, we punish someone in the worst take section for something terrible they either said last week, as decided by the YouTube commenters. We make them switch out their shoes for something awful. This is a rare occasion. This week, we're actually punishing all of us because our episode was late last week, so we do apologize for that. We all have to take off our shoes, and we all have to put on something awful as punishment. Woo! There goes Trinidad.
Oh,
Those
wow.
are for me?
Yeah.
Oh my, this is like.
What are those?
This reminds me of some of those like LeBron ones for back in the day. Okay, Welty, I got.
They kind of look like the Versace shoes.
Did the Bronax for you?
Oh, the Kareem.
Wait, you're putting no respect on Kareem's name?
Size 18,
Come on, that's
man.
not a worst take shoe.
It's the size 20 is. You know what I'm saying? Size 20 is worst take for sure.
Oh, you look like a scammer now with those
Amazing.
patent leathers on.
My brother, we also do a segment on the show called Drip, Flip, or Skip. Drip meaning that it looks good, flip meaning that you resell, and skip meaning that you don't fuck with it at all. Our first shoe in Drip, Flip, or Skip is going to be the Nike LeBron 8 Space Jam. Shout out to Space Jam. You're on Space Jam.
Yeah, big shout out to Space Jam. I got a song with Lil Wayne on there called Control the World. That was like a
Hell yeah.
Come true.
Like, mind blowing, bro. What are we talking about? Like,
Yeah.
Exactly.
Wait, so they sent you these sneakers then already, right?
I wish. I'm like, this is my first time seeing these.
Nobody told me.
I got some calls to make after this.
Exactly.
So the LeBron 8s are my favorite LeBron silhouette of all time. I had a pair of South Beaches back in the day.
But you didn't have the right laces, right? You were looking for the right laces. You needed the OG laces for them.
Whoa, how do you know that?
True or false?
How do you know that?
I know you got the laces eventually.
Oh my God. So I just got the retro pair of the South Beach 8s. I still haven't busted them out yet, but that was like a full circle for me, just because being a part of the soundtrack for my favorite sneakerhead movie and with one of the greatest rappers of all time. I'm gonna have to keep these for memorabilia purposes. That is a drip for sure.
These aren't bad, but I said on the last episode, you can't top Space Jam 11s, so it's just a skip.
I'm just trying to figure out how much Adderall the Warner Bros. Product marketing team had to make like 400 fucking Space Jam collaborations, because there's 20 Nike shoes, there's 14 different watches. I have 16.
Nick Diamond has a whole collection.
There are so many Space Jam products. Like, how did you people make this happen? Clean enough shoe.
Woo.
I kind of like.
You will never wear that shoe, Brendan Dunne. Stop
Okay,
lying to
I'll call it a
yourself.
skip. Okay. I won't lie to the people.
Cool. This is a drip for so many reasons. It's a Space Jam. It's LeBron James. It's the LeBron 8, which is my number 2. The LeBron 2 is my favorite, and then the LeBron 8 is my second favorite. So it's like, for me, it's a big drip, because it hits so many parts. Shoe number 2 is going to be FTC times Nike SB Dunk Low. I've been seeing a lot of hype around these. Welty, you told me the stores in the Bay. Also, I didn't know that. I want to go check them out.
Wow, I never would have thought FTC would have went and used these colorways.
So it's for the Olympics, so it's inspired by the Japanese bathhouses. That's why they put the colors on the shoe. So it's not inspired by San Francisco.
It's very reminiscent of a Tiffany SB Dunk to me. You know, the metallic swoosh.
Oh, I see it. Yeah.
The pattern embossed material along the white sections. I really like the shoe, but I don't see myself wearing it as much. But it's a SB Dunk collab. It's for the Olympics. It's probably gonna be worth some money. So give me that $1,500 and I'll let you have these. That's a flip for me.
I'm gonna call this a skip. I'm still a Don of the onsen. Golden, do you ever go to the bathhouses when you were out in Tokyo?
Never been to a bathhouse yet.
Okay, well we'll go. We're getting naked though.
I'm gonna let y'all hold that. I'm gonna keep my towel on. You know, keep it respectful. Don't wanna embarrass the Japanese old man.
She gets naked quick.
When it comes to bathhouses, usually a bigger fan of the Russian variety, you know, when you're whacking each other with eucalyptus bushes. But FTC, you should go sometime. It's amazing. You can eat kebab and then hit each other with big branches.
We'll all go.
Yeah, we'll all go. FTC, big part of childhood. All 3 of their skate videos, Mike Carroll and the whole gang, huge part of growing up. Trip.
I respect that. What's it called? I would skip these so that people that really, because I've watched this shoe. This shoe has got a lot of hype around it. I'm like, damn, like the old me, like I'd have been hyped enough. I've seen it in so many different places, even outside of Complex, and we hold most of the weight in sneakers.
All the weight.
When it comes, you know what I'm saying? Like, so it is what it is. I'm gonna skip this so that somebody that really needs it can get it. I care more about those mummy dunk lows that's coming out. Oh, that's all I care about. Halloween shoes. Last but not least, Balenciaga is releasing a run only a gift.
Really?
So Brendan, then I'll start with you. You're a runner.
Hold
you're a
on,
track
Golden.
star.
You said one time you were breaking ankles in Balenciaga sneaks. We're not breaking ankles in these?
You actually break your ankle in those.
It wasn't these ones. You know, we've grown, we've developed, we've aged. I don't know. I might have been a little dramatic at first. Now I'm looking at these, but these are still.
You know what? I kind of like this shoe. I can't even lie. These are kind of clean. I might say this is a drip.
He's a runner. He's a track star. All right.
It still blows my mind that Ronnie Feig, person largely responsible for making Asics cool, is exclusively launching a pair of bootleg-looking Asics at his store.
They look like Asics, man.
Yeah, that's like,
Boy,
I don't know.
just like
Ronnie,
that
love
dude.
you, but I don't understand this one. Just skip.
Yeah, this is an easy skip for me.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good on this. This is a big skip for me coming from Dad. I'm good. My brother Golden, we also do outfits on this segment, and I don't think there are any better outfits to do in the world than 24kGoldn outfit.
Oh
outfit
my
number
God.
one. God, bro, what the hell, bro?
I love this.
Hey.
No way, bro. You should have this adorable picture on the internet, bro. What the hell?
I was probably like 13 years old. This is my Facebook cover profile for the longest time. Oh, God.
I'm sure. Imagine being 13, how powerful you felt with these shoes. You put that shit on Facebook, forget it, man.
I was running grown men when those South Beaches came out, telling them what to do. You 13 years old, rocking these in the shopping. That's crazy.
This is an iconic picture. I'll never get tired of seeing this. The fit was, I'll tell you exactly what that was. This was an H&M hoodie, a plain white t-shirt on, and I had these Gap Japanese selvage jeans, wore them damn near every day for 2 years straight. You know, just the essentials.
Yeah.
Do you know what was on feet?
I probably had socks on because all my shoes were in the cart.
Like, that's all the shoes you had in your name.
That's his whole collection.
The sneakers, you know, I'm dripping those for nostalgia, but the outfit, that's got to be a skip for me. I would never wear that again.
This is a flip. He's like going to flip these. He said, fucking add to cart bot. I'm literally adding these to my cart in real life, physically. No, I love this. It's a flip.
Legendary cart full of sneakers, legendary hair in the photo as well. I think at some point in my life, I probably sold every single one of those shoes at Foot Locker that you have in there, so you're taking me back. It's a drip.
Yeah, I mean, bro, like this right here is like the NBA logo. This is like your logo
For sneaker resellers, like the professional sneaker reselling league.
Like this is the logo right here, bro.
This is
a big drip.
This is like you were about to be at SneakerCon being like, size 7, size 8.
That was me. I was literally there.
Bro, trust me. I already know. It's like, bro, if you didn't do music, it's like, this is what a kid that turns in that owns his own store look like.
This is who's ruining sneaker culture.
I don't know if you remember this, Trinidad, but the first time we met actually was at Dunk Exchange San Francisco, where you came and performed, and it was right at SS State in the library annex. And this particular event, I had my sneakers, but I was selling these gold watches that I would get off AliExpress that look like Casios. I would buy them for $3, and I was selling for 10 to 15. And I remember coming up to you like, "Hey, gold all on my watch, gold all on my chain. You want to buy one of these?" And he was like, "No, but I respect the hustle." And I was like, "Damn, I thought I
get the fuck out of here."
I feel bad because I love you so much. I wish I had bought it then just to support you as a kid. I'm such a freaking when it comes to gold, I'm such a stickler when it comes to gold because it's just like, because being from Trinidad, being born there, like real gold is, I was born with real gold on my body. On my body or whatever, my parents.
You're not supporting a black-owned business in this situation?
There he is, coming in hot. There he is. Causing confusion between the black man. Go ahead, Welty. Moving forward, picture number 2. Come on, 24 Galaxy. Let's go. 24K Galaxy. Come on, bro. Is this the ones? These the ones?
Those were the ones, man.
Let's go. Look at that.
This
moment. Let's bring in
the
moment. I can't hold you on the outfit.
Was this the first time you put them on?
You're 13. You're 13, 14. I'm not holding you on the outfit. The moment. Let's talk about the moment right quick.
I damn near cried, bro. Like, these were sneakers that at the time people were trading their cars for. They were selling for thousands of dollars.
I did 5 days. 5 days.
You waited 5 days for those?
5 days. It's a world star. 5 days. I was a grown-ass man running a store. Or whatever. Had people working for me. I'm signing paychecks. I was in the field 5 days, bro.
How good did you smell at the end of that week, Trinidad?
Man, I smelled like everything.
Every fucking thing.
I'm dripping these. I'm dripping these for all the times that I wish I could have dripped them.
For all the drips that never were.
Well, look at you, poet, Brendan. Welty.
Yeah, I mean, Galaxy Foam Posits, one of the most hyped shoes of that whole, generation. Doesn't get bigger than that. Changed sneakers in so many ways. There's so many people out there, Golden, I'm sure that you probably see this, where there's so many like artists who are like, no, I'm a sneakerhead, and they try to like manufacture an image of them being a sneakerhead, but there's no like real like proof of it. This is like, no, you really are a sneakerhead. You were there back in the day buying and wearing all these shoes, and I respect that so much, Drip.
I appreciate you. Thank you.
I just can't imagine the feeling of you were like, what, 14 in this photo? Like being 14 and having Galaxy Foams?
Right. What? Bro,
Insane.
what? Like,
Literally on
what?
top of the galaxy, top of the world.
Bro, you don't understand, bro. It's like, what? Like, get out my face, bro. Like, get out my face.
This
Don't
is a
talk
drip.
to me. Like, don't
This
talk
is
to
a
me.
drip.
Don't say shit to me. You know? Definitely a drip. I mean, I'm super biased when it comes to this kid because I know this kid is a great kid, but this is an amazing picture. Last but not least in the outfits. Oh, we getting money now. 24K Kanye babe. Let's go.
Yeah. That's the bag. The bag came through when I got those for sure. Being a huge Kanye fan, it was essential for me to pick those up when I found them, and I was just like, these are sneakers that's more than just sneakers, but it's really a piece of music history, style history, and I like the outfit. This was probably the best outfit of the three that we showed too. So this is a drip for show for me.
The bar is so low, bro.
What?
Like you were 13 and 14. Like he's like, yeah, I killed that. How did you get the sneakers? Because this is a hard shoe to find, Golden.
Hey man, I got my sources. If I tell you I have to kill you, and I don't want to do that. You seem like a nice guy.
Tell me and then kill me.
Are you questioning his shoes?
Tell him now.
I'll call it a drip. I love that sneaker.
Yeah, this is like one of my favorite Kanye shoes, even though, you know, you've seen a lot of it lately, but it's such a rare shoe. Drip.
Yeah, what I can be honest, I don't even have this shoe. I don't even have it. Like I never even tried to attempt to get it. But this is
Good
a
luck,
great
man.
shoe. This
I
is
mean,
a
I
drip.
wouldn't like it's a
This is
shoe you
drip.
don't normally expect people to have, but Trinidad James, you know.
Yeah, I don't have this. I don't have it. I didn't even really try. I think it's like 10 bands. I think my boy Dre has it. It's like about 7 bands, 8 bands or whatever. Like it's actually, I think the reason why I haven't even tried it because I missed the Bape wave because I couldn't afford it growing up. So
Right.
like Bapes don't hold that weight with me the way that it holds with other people. My brother, you already know, this is a drip right here. Super happy to see these last 7 years of your life, the elevation. Like, I mean, you had Galaxies at 14, so you gotta have the damn guy.
Where do you go from there?
You know what I'm saying?
Only downhill.
Yeah, right. I
What
peaked
is
too
your
early.
own shoe? What is your own shoe in a perfect world?
You know, I'm super appreciative of Lanvin making these customs for me, but my dream shoe is a shoe that can really get released and reach the world. And like we said earlier, there's no better brand to partner with to make your first shoe and kind of give you that direction and that guidance than Nike. You know, Kanye, Travis, all the greats really, I feel like, had a Nike collaboration of some sort. You know, NERD even. So
Yeah, of course.
to have my own Nike would be a dream come true.
Well, Nike, you heard it here first. Get our boy a shoe.
Well,
I need
before
to
we get
buy
out of
a
here
pair.
for the day, we want to breeze to the comment section and see what people have been saying about us on YouTube for the past week, which is always a fun time. We have one from Mighty P Productions saying, this show never gets old, only gets better. Thank you. And gets gold. Seth Major says, my daughter joined the FS Army in 2020 and she turned 1 year old the day that Elena Delle Donne episode dropped. Happy birthday. Love the representation, love the Army, love the future. Thanks. Thank you, Seth. We have one from Roby Spice saying, hey, bro, this shows some BS. How the hell do y'all not have 3 million subs? He's saying that's BS, not the show, you know. This is literally top 10 show ever, not just YouTube. Sir Splash TJ. Natty Dub, be done, y'all goes. Thank you for that. Thank you for watching. This has been another episode of Full Size Run. Of course, I'm your co-host, Brendan Dunne.
I'm at Welty.
I got taste. I'm Trinidad James.
24kGoldn. It was an honor to be on the show. I appreciate you guys having me for real.
Thank you, sir.
Until next time. Peace.
She want every color, that's a full size. Buy a 6 for my kids, bought a 7 for my chick.
Listen, the episode is finished, but we're actually not finished here. I need you to subscribe.
Please subscribe. Get us to 500,000. Get us to 1 million. Get us to a bajillion.
Guys, this is season 10. If you've been with us with this journey for the last umpteen years, we need more subscribers. We deserve more subscribers, and you will get us more subscribers. Handle
Also,
that
don't forget Soul Collector app. Download that best price comparison tool out there.
Do it.
now.
Hot fries. You a pretty woman, that's a full size.